Hello everyone. I've done a video for absolutely ages, so I haven't said this to any of my subscribers or watchers. Welcome if this is your first video. But Happy New Year. Hope you had a fantastic Christmas. Got lots of great vinyl, lots of great Maiden stuff, lots of great death metal stuff, and all sorts. So today's my first video of 2013. So what I thought I would do is there's going to be two videos today. There's going to be this one, which is the Iron Maiden video, and there's going to be another one focusing on other bits and bobs I've got which aren't Maiden. So there is going to be death metal, there is going to be psychedelics or acid rock, there is going to be full-on metal. So have a look at that video as well if you have the time. Be great to see you over there. So today what we're going to be talking about in this video, like I say, is Maiden. As you all know, let me go and grab this just a second. As you all know, Maiden are releasing all their 80s output as part of this set, which is the Picture Disc Collection 1980 to 1988. This is the box, which is now is really hard to get hold of and is a bit of a collector's item. So there you go, that's the back cover. So what we have is we have the next batches of stuff. So I haven't shown you these yet, but I've had these a little while. This is the Number of the Beast. As you can tell with the back cover, they've made some changes to the albums. It's got a slightly different photograph of the band on the cover, on the back cover. They're really nice. They don't sound amazing. They are picture discs, but the packaging on them is lovely. You know, they sound like a picture disc does, but they're not as bad as people have made out. You know, but you're never going to beat black vinyl. And a lot of people get a bit pissed off with Maiden because they don't do black vinyl reissues. Well, lyrics on there. This is that's one side, and that's the other. That's a Run to the Hills artwork there. They're very nicely done, these. I'm going to show you the four I've got recently. So Beast, Peace of Mind, Live After Death and Powerslave. And I have to be honest, the last two, Beast and Powerslave and Live After Death, they are the best. They are absolutely something special. This is Peace of Mind. Slightly different colours on some of these covers. Most notably the rear covers. Some of the colours have been altered a little bit. They're a little bit more vibrant. One of my favourite Maiden records, this one. Really nice inner gatefold sleeve there. Lots of live photographs. I'll show you the inner sleeve as well. That's a variation from that photo session. That's not the exact inner gatefold. Lyrics there, liner notes, and once again you've got these really well done picture discs. They're brilliant, these. They're real heavy duty stuff. And there's the Trooper on that side. So how have you been getting on anyway? How was your Christmas? What did you get? Lucky you. Right, okay. Powerslave. Slightly darker colours on this one, once again. These are obviously the UK European pressings because they have the OB sash. The American ones have a sticker, which I think we've talked about before on these videos. That's the back cover. Some lighting issues. There you go. It's a bit bright in here, I think, today. This is the gatefold. This is a beautiful gatefold. Look at that. Lots of fun. Hello. Look like Where's Wally? Fantastic pictures once again. Really, really good packaging, particularly on these two. If you notice, that's a variation as well of the inner sleeve. Steve's in a slightly different position. Lyrics. Look at these bad boys. Look. Ooh. 2 minutes to midnight. And Aces High for that. Now I've got to say, the box is getting a little bit jam-packed. It's getting a bit tight in there, and I've got another two records to fit in. I hope they've made it big enough, but it's going to be a squeeze. This is the last one. This is the most recent one along with Powerslave. This is Live After Death, and as you can see down there, it's the only one so far which has the parent advisory sticker. Obviously due to Bruth's now infamous between song stage raps. Now, I'm a member of the Iron Maiden fan club, and a few people have mentioned that they were quite disappointed with this reissue, this particular one, because it wasn't a carbon copy of the original release, i.e. it didn't have the booklet, it wasn't the exact same in a sleeve, that wasn't the same, even though it's very similar. But my point of view on these things is this. Most Maiden fans will have that already. It's nice to get a new release which it has obviously the same music, but it's like it's a different interpretation of the release. It captures a different feel, but as long as it captures the original spirit of the release, I think that's what it's all about. I mean, I don't see the need to have a million copies of the same thing with the same packaging. I like variations, and these pressings here are actually quite varied in terms of their packaging. You know, they aren't exactly the same. They've got slightly different artwork. And the only thing I wasn't over keen on was this picture, which is like a Peace of Mind Dortmund era picture, which I think they could have used something a little bit more era specific, 84 or 85. But that's my only niggle. It doesn't include the booklet, but a lot of the info from the booklet is actually on the inner sleeves as well, like the amount of guitar strings they used and so on and so forth. So there you go, there is that. It's also got the tour dates and things like that. So, you know, sound-wise, like I said before, it is what it is. If you don't like picture discs, don't buy them. If you're a Maiden collector, you probably will buy them. I don't intend to play all of these. I've played some of them. I haven't played the last two because I've got like 10 copies of this album from around the world, various pressings, and about 9 or 10 of Powerslave. And you know, it's nice to keep these in really good condition because they are really quite beautiful. So that's them. I'll put those over there just for a second. So that's the picture disc releases. So there's the last two coming up soon, which is Somewhere in Time and Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Now there is rumours currently on Amazon in Italy. They've mentioned the Maiden England long-awaited Blu-ray DVD set, hopefully, is coming out either. It has like the 12th of February or the 14th of February. And there's other dates which mention like the middle of March towards the end of March. So it looks that we might have a big announcement from Maiden regarding that coming up soon. But it doesn't look like it's just going to be a Blu-ray or DVD. It looks like there's going to be a soundtrack as well. Both a CD soundtrack and a double picture disc vinyl soundtrack coming out as well. So for collectors, I think once this picture disc collection series ends, it's not going to be the end of having to shell out for things, because I believe the Maiden England set is imminent, and I expect we'll probably hear about that in the next few weeks. So other things, moving across from that, other things I've managed to pick up recently for Maiden is this one. This is a little 7-inch picture disc, number 52 of 250, and this is one of the BBC Friday Rock Show archive recording sessions. Nice picture on the back. Iron Maiden running free at the BBC 1979 on side A. At the BBC again. Recorded 14th of November 1975 at the Maid Vale Studios in London. You've got Transylvania and Sanctuary. And there you go. So something quite hard to get hold of, rather nice packaging. I thought I'd show you that one. Not too hard to get hold of though, that one. You can still find that on eBay relatively inexpensively. Okay, this is a variation pressing of The Evil That Men Do. It's not a UK pressing, it's a German pressing from 1988. And as you Maiden collectors can see, there's been a few differences to it. It mentions the new album Seventh Son of a Seventh Son on the bottom right hand side, and perhaps the largest variation would be the label, which is like a jukebox style. Hello, you can see me talking. Hello. Through the middle, like a polo mint, but it's got the beige sort of German label, which is a nice little variation. There you go. Okay, so there's that one. Another bootleg 7-inch I'm going to show you now of a Soundcheck from 2000. It's a 3-track limited edition 7-inch single. Now there's 200 on red vinyl, 200 on green, but only 18 on dirty ass green vinyl. Now I haven't got a dirty ass. I've just got the standard green vinyl, which is a slight bit of marbling in there. It's also a bit like a peppermint sort of colour, as you can see. But it's very nice, very good condition. It's brand new, this one. It's very good sound quality. So it's called Eddie Flies Again. And that's the rear cover, which is a rather nice picture from the Somewhere Back in Time tour of Eddie the Ed. So there you go. You can pick this up reasonably easily. It's the Wicker Man, Wrathchild, and the Trooper. Okay, now this is a bootleg that I got from a chum of mine from the Iron Maiden forum. We did a little deal. This is Iron Maiden basically at the Marquee. But this is Adrian Smith and Nico. They basically, after the Live After Death tour, they still wanted to go out and play a gig. So they went out with some friends and formed a little tiny band. And this is recorded on the 19th of December 1985 at the Marquee. And there's a few Maiden tracks, a few B-sides played like Juanita, Reach Out, but there's some cover songs as well, and it's just a muck around. It's quite hard to find this one. It's a double vinyl. I'll show you the vinyl. It's a black vinyl, but really nice professional labels, as you can see there. And this one is mint unplayed. So I was really happy to finally get that bootleg into my collection. That album was, I think this one was, I believe it's a French bootleg, this one. I think it was released, it says on the back 1991. So I presume it's an early 90s Maiden bootleg. There you go, pretty cool cover. Last but not least for my Maiden for today, I think that's everything, isn't it? I'll show you something else in a tick as well. There's this one, this is Tokyo Crazy, which is a live double vinyl bootleg of the matinee show, the afternoon show at the Sun Plaza in Tokyo, May the 24th, 1981. This is a blue vinyl copy, number 76 of 100. So there's not a huge amount of these made, and quite a cool, surreal, Dali-esque painting in the gatefold. And I'll give you an idea of what the blue vinyl looks like. It's a lovely marble blue vinyl. There you go. You see a bit of that marbling, the veining. Looks like a nice mature piece of Stilton cheese. Can he beat it? So that's the vinyl. That's some of the new Maiden stuff I've got from the into my collection since the last video, which I think was the middle of December. So I just want to show you what my wife got me for Christmas. Bear with me, because it's quite cool. Firstly, I got this as part of my present, which is a nice fan club 10x8 signed by the band, which I'm going to get framed up, a little bit like my Eddie Bits and Bobs I've got framed up from Derek Riggs, which was very nice to have. And last but not least, I managed to pick up a copy of this, which is the Iron Maiden Eddie's Archives box set. And this is the second pressing. It's the red. There you go. And it's got 3 CDs in there: Beast Over Hammersmith, Best of the B-Sides, and BBC Archives. It's got a scroll with a ring round. It's got like the cool little shot glass. So I was really happy to get that. Never had that in my collection before. So it's a cool little set. So I just wanted to show you that and show you what I got for Christmas. But thanks for watching, guys. It's been good speaking to you about the sort of latest Maiden bits I've got. I'll do a video very, very soon, because I know it's been about 4 weeks between videos, and I like to keep it a bit snappier than that. So thanks for watching. See you next week with hopefully some more cool Maiden stuff. Take care.